Good morning and welcome to Bloomfield Auctions virtual viewing. It's Monday the 3rd of August and we're viewing for tomorrow night being Tuesday the 4th of August. And remember, the auction starts at 6 o'clock from here on every Tuesday, both in-house and online via www.the-saleroom.com. So this week we have had two people asked to be mentioned, so I'm going to mention two people. I always like to say something good about them if I can. But we've got Shirley Wilson, who works up in the Golden Crumb Bakery on the Belmont Church Road. Not that my figure would show it, but I would be a regular in the Golden Crumb now. And I must admit, Shirley's buns are just absolutely to die for. The other person to mention this week is Jimmy Gregg from Malyle. Well, I did say I like to mention good things about people, but Jimmy's from Malyle. Lovely coastal town, a lot of caravan sites, lovely beach. I'm still trying to say about Jimmy, but anyway, listen guys, give you a mention this morning. Thank you for watching, thank you for your custom, and as of last week's mention to Scott McCleary, Scott, your signed photograph is on its way to you. Thanks for the request. But anyway, we've got a good number of lots in this week. I'm going to take a walk around the auction room. So we are, as I walk around, I'm going to highlight a few things, and the cameraman will probably sort of glean sort of left to right if he can get round both sides of my body. But this week we have a lot of model cars in, a lot of these Burago cars in. One gentleman's collection. Now we're selling them a lot, so we've got 4 here in this lot. We've other lots with 4 or 5. And 4 of these are going to sell for something around about £40 to £60, thereabouts. These are very, very popular amongst the car collectors and model collectors. Again, we have the single owner collection of cameras in, the remaining cameras in this week. A lot of box lots like this, a lot of cameras in job lots of 3s and 4s and things like that. So they're in this week, all without reserve, remember. Quite a nice piece in this week, nice cast iron hall stand, black painted. So we've got a coat stand, or hat stand, whatever you want to call it, sticking umbrellas at the bottom. We've got the drip tray along the bottom, and we do have the Victorian registration marks here on the hooks here. Nice detailing, nice slimline one as well, so it would fit into a nice modern townhouse, an apartment, or indeed would fit into an older style house as well. Something like this is going to sell for around about, probably an estimate, £100 to £150, could reach £200, but certainly I think a conservative estimate is £100 to £150. Now, I think this morning's going to be a wee bit like a carry-on movie with innuendos. For those who are too young to remember carry-on movies, well, you need to catch up on the fantastic movies. But this week we have a fantastic sheepskin covered 1960s/1970s couch. At either end we have two arms which are adaptable and can move. If I just move this tilly lamp and plaque, we can see that these actually move in. The settee actually comes out and can go into a bed, I believe. But you can picture 1960s, 1970s, somebody like Winky Brennan lying there, shirt open, medallion hanging down, probably a sort of a Bacardi sitting there, and a few birds around him as well, thinking he is Dick Dingler. But anyway, that's what everybody thinks. So this, do you know what? This is a bit of an unknown. And this I would see probably, it could be £100, it could be £500, who knows. We can see a maker's mark on it. It could be Danish, or it might just be an English make, we don't know. But this is just quite a nice piece of what furniture was like, and something on a film set. And the type of film set we all know in the 1960s, 1970s. This week as well we have a couple of nice paintings. But there's 2 paintings by an artist called Victor Serafis. And they're of the Titanic, and both are quite atmospheric actually. We all know when the Titanic was sinking, the band continued to play. And if we look at this particular painting here, really nice painting, the band on the Titanic still playing, and the water is only feet away as the ship sinks. Starry, Starry Night, this painting is entitled. It's a beautiful atmospheric scene. The same artist has went on to this one here. You see the Titanic in the background, young girl sitting here. We've called it The Final Farewell. So whether it's she has a lover who either works on the ship or who has gone to America for a better time, we don't know. But the likelihood is this is her final time that she'll see him or her off. 2 very atmospheric local scenes, and I think Beautiful, beautifully painted. Victor Carafas, probably one of the many underrated artists that there is. Another piece of art I want to pick up this week is an oil by Kenneth Webb. Kenneth Webb would be an extremely popular artist. This is Mussenden Temple. Kenneth Webb, this size of painting should be 1,000 to 1,500. When I go back to the Victor Carafas, the large one there with the band still playing, probably 100 to 200 pounds. The Final Farewell, sort of 80 to 120. Really good value for money for two very, very well painted paintings. And Kenneth Webb remains a very popular artist. Another thing I want to pinpoint this week is this rifle. It's an antique rifle. The difference is that the cameraman can come right in beside me if he doesn't mind getting too close. We have it stamped UVF here. Now, we sold one not so long back, not dissimilar to this, and it fetched £950 plus fees. So my estimate on this is £500 to £1,000. We also have this large bronze centerpiece. Beautifully, beautifully decorated bronze piece there. I'm not going to try and lift it. It is a ton weight, but it is a very good size. Estimate 500 to 700. So to finish off, we're going to go. Oh, sorry, no, we're not. I was going to say we're going to go into the cabinets, but first, I want to show you my chopper. My chopper is in auction this week, and I know what you're all thinking. You've all had a chopper at one point. Well, you didn't. Not like my chopper. Okay. My chopper is in need of repair. It hasn't been used in quite some time. It needs well oiled and a bit of tender loving care. What I'm talking about is this Mark III chopper. Dating back to sort of 70s, 80s. It is in need of repair, as I've said. Contrary to what you were all thinking there. These are extremely popular these days. I mean, I've seen some go into the 4 figures for the right chopper. But my chopper this week, unfortunately, and the condition that my chopper's in, is only worth in around about 100 to 200 pounds. A nice restoration project, up for auction tomorrow night. The reserve one is 100 pounds, so at least 100 pounds, but I do expect it to do a lot better than that. So if you're interested in purchasing my chopper this week, get the money out, guys. Come on, and gals for that matter. So with some good military stuff and police stuff in this week. Starting from our top shelf down here with a pre-World War I UVF baton, North Belfast Regiment, and it is named as well. We come down into some medals and some badges and other bits and pieces that we have here as well. Some nice silver jewellery as the cameraman gleams along. And I've only lifted one ring out this week, but if the cameraman wants to come along into our other gold jewellery, we've quite a lot of gold jewellery and gold rings in this week. Earrings, cufflinks, gents rings, women's rings, all earrings, all sorts in there this week. Some watches and coins and banknotes as well for the avid collector. So we'll go in behind the cabinets now. We're going to have a look at, going back as well, we have the guy that we have the camera collection and we had watch collections in last week. We have another mountain of watches in this week here. And also we've started his pen collection. I forgot to highlight his pen collection somewhere, but we have a lot of pens in for sale as well. He collected cameras, watches and pens. So we're going behind the cabinet now just for a look at a couple of wee things before we close for today. First thing is, and it's been very popular on the Facebook page, is this stunning platinum set 5-stone diamond ring. It's circa 2.2 carat of diamonds. Beautiful, beautiful shine or thing off those diamonds. Lovely, lovely glare off the diamonds. There's a reserve on it of 2,750. My estimate's £3,000 to £3,500. If this was in a shop today, I know certain shops that be sitting at £10,000 all day long. I know for a fact that be sitting at £10,000. 2.2 carat, good decent diamonds, and the reserve is 2,750. Beautiful, beautiful ring, really is. Second piece is this silver cigar box. Solid silver cigar box, London, I think it's 1902. But the reason I've highlighted this, because cigar boxes are quite popular and you see them all the time. But one of the reasons I've highlighted this one is because we have the Belfast coat of arms on the front. And we're led to believe this may have been presented to someone who worked in Belfast City Council in the early 1900s. So that's the reason why I've highlighted this cigar box. It's in good condition, just one little dent there, good weight in it, so it is. All present inside, well hallmarked around the sides, but the Belfast crest just makes it that wee bit different. Estimate on that sort of £400 to £600. So, as you can see, plenty in this week again. Thank you to all those who watch me every Monday. I hope I make your Mondays and make your weeks. For those that I don't, well, sorry. But remember, subscribe to our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter page. Get on them all. Down and view. We're open today until 7 o'clock being Monday. Tomorrow being Tuesday to 5:30 with the auction beginning at 6 o'clock. But until next time, go for sold at Bloomfield Auctions. Thank you.